Shout out all my mommies getting food stamps. Straight finesse. And your bank account got a few bands. Straight finesse. Bouncing to the ounce in a new trend. Stunting for the summer with your new man. Maybe I need to take a trip.
Got the way back, never lost it. Close it out in style, yeah. Shit don't stop though, let's go. King, we.
It's your host, D Nice. Like I said, man, we at the dub, man. Shout out to all the supporters, man. Everybody that been tapped in. SoundCloud listeners, you know. YouTube viewers, you know. And all them niggas that's bird watching, you know, switching up their blueprint. I see it though, but we appreciate everything. And we have two wavy queens today. It's been a minute I've been trying to get with them. You know, they be in and out the city. It's hard to, you know, when you about business, it's hard to get on the schedule. It's very hard to get on the schedule, but they made it today and I appreciate them for that. And we're going to let them introduce themselves, who we have today.
Well, thanks for having us, first of all.
Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome.
I'm Moesh.
Talk about it. It's Big Moesh, not the little one.
And I'm pay cash, whatever you feel like calling me that day.
Big flex bombs. Keep it P or keep it pushing. Stupid.
Is you dumb?
Are they? God damn. Nigga hot as fuck. But how we feeling today, ladies?
I'm feeling good. I had a lot of running around to do, but I'm just happy, you know. I'm good. Life's good. Feeling great.
A lot of running around. You got some food stamps?
I do actually.
I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I'm telling you. I told you them is around. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I'm a share man, but if you need something, I could point you in the right direction. But
shout out the Pittsburgh food stamps group on Facebook. It's my food
you
stamps.
didn't just get me hip.
I didn't know about that. I thought they only posted like in Pittsburgh bosses.
It's a
Did
group.
she just say Pittsburgh food stamps? She just dropped that?
Yeah, it's like the Jitney groups. But
Pittsburgh Uber.
Nikki, you knew about this, Nikki? Hold on. Hey, Nikki knew about it the whole time. See, that's what I'm saying about it. See? They be your own guys, man. How you feeling today, Moesh?
I'm feeling great.
Feeling great? Hey. Guys looking good, of course. You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay jeweled up. You know what I'm saying? Nails done up. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the whole aesthetic, the whole vibe. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't going to lie. Topic of discussion, the biggest topic of discussion. That LV show.
Oh, man. I was ready to talk about it.
Woohoo. That looked lit. Y'all just got back from that, didn't y'all?
No, I didn't, but I got mixed reviews on it.
Talk about it.
I got a little bias against Pharrell's collection. I'm a Pharrell fan because, you know, my sister, that was her thing growing up. So I was forced to be around it my whole life. Okay. So I'm kind of like a Pharrell fan by
association.
Yeah, association.
Okay.
But I feel like Kid Super deserved that position.
He had it though.
No.
They both got it.
He got a smaller position from what I was told.
Maybe he's like more so creative director.
Like when I'm assuming when Virgil Abloh died, I'm like, oh, they're gonna get at the Kid Super. And I love Pharrell, but Kid Super, he's just doing like
You fuck with Kid Super?
Heavy.
I like Kid Super.
His pieces are affordable.
His pieces are cool, but Kid Super is another I'm so sorry, guys. But you know, Kid Super, I watched Kid Super start up because, you know, he wanted to do some stuff with Milfdad.
Yeah.
So around the time when he was building his brand up, I felt like he was just kind of using Black culture to kind of get himself along. He has a basketball court in Brooklyn where he like does a lot of stuff for the community and all these other cool things. But I feel like it's all very self-purposed.
Makes sense.
And that's I fuck with Kid Super and I fuck with the evolution of his brand. I like that a lot. Like, you know, I remember like his first collab was Puma. Now he's doing Louis Vuitton shit. That's dope to watch. But I don't know. Him as a person, I don't know. And it's made me very biased about his brand. I'm sorry to shit.
No,
that's a good perspective.
That is a really good perspective.
Well, why do you feel that Kid Super deserved that position? Let me ask that.
I mean, we know Pharrell's being impactful to the culture, but we don't know him as being like an actual like seamstress or actually making pieces. And I feel like seeing what Virgil Abloh did for Louis Vuitton, and he kind of provided something different in regards to like the seamstress or whatever you call it. I feel like Kid Super could do that too, like a new generation of like, you know, just a different style. I feel like Pharrell, he's just getting inspiration and telling people what to do more so. And I like that whole concept of just people creating new innovative ways to portray fashion. And I think that's what he could provide the Louis Vuitton. I'm kind of getting bored with LV. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting really bored. Like,
so you're saying like Pharrell's on some like creative director more.
That's
so.
more so what he's on.
Okay.
I feel like Kid Super could create a direct, make the piece. You know, like it's just he could do everything.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, Kid Super's lit. I fuck with him.
Me too.
I'm not well knowledgeable on the background. So what you're saying, he has a court in Brooklyn doing things for the community. I like to hear that because
definitely,
anytime that we see someone coming into our culture, we don't want to see you taken away from it.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we are not taken away from our own culture. So whenever we get to certain levels, you know what I'm saying, yes, we don't owe nobody nothing, but come on, there's expectations of, helping each one teach one and all that other stuff there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's more of an expectation when you're coming from outside the culture into our culture.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a lot of knowledge on his background, but with them saying he was going to be the new head of Louis, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, I want to see one of my brothers up in there. You feel me? So like whenever they said Pharrell, I'm like, all right, cool, I could do that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, because he's a straight up icon. But
are they both the heads of Louis?
That's where I don't know. I seen that they had gave it to Pharrell and nothing else about Kid Super was mentioned, but he did do that. He did a show with Louis, right?
Yeah, but it was kind of like how Yeyu Kusama got a collab and Takashi Murakami. It just was like just a little collab. Yeah. Okay. He didn't really have nothing like a position like how Pharrell did.
I think they're all the same positions. I'm gonna be honest.
He was up for it, but he didn't get it.
Okay.
I mean, that's from what I researched.
Okay.
He was up for it, he didn't get it. They give it to Pharrell.
Well, what about the fashion show did you agree with? Did you like?
I mean, Black people.
Yeah.
I love seeing
Louis
turn real black. I love it. I love seeing that. I did like the pieces. Don't get me wrong. Pieces were nice.
What was your favorite piece?
I don't know, the brown stuff, whatever. I don't know. I wasn't really paying.
I got two favorite pieces.
I got
three favorite pieces.
First of all, y'all need the slippers with the
That's
the
what
bear
I'm
paws
talking
on them.
about.
Y'all both y'all need all flavors.
It's like a BAPE code or something.
Yeah, y'all need them. Like those are y'all for surely.
And I like the he like did the whole color to the whole, the monogram, the little, the it's like green, blue, red, a little cute bag.
That was like a pixelated, that's what they called it.
Yeah.
Right? How he did that. Okay.
And then the last one is like he had the clips walking down with the the Neptunes presents the clones, but instead this is the Louis Vuitton presents. And then
I did like that.
Yo,
culture.
Come on. And I'm moving to Virginia Beach. I need that. I need that. I felt like he put on for Virginia Beach more than anything. Like, he's been down there doing like the something in the water, and he went crazy with Louis Vuitton this year for something in the water.
Yeah.
I feel like he's straight up Virginia Beach, all in that fashion. And I fuck with that. And I didn't even intentionally mean to move down there. I think it's just my life.
The first piece he revealed when he got to Louis was it was like a basic ass. I'm not gonna lie, shit was ugly as fuck to me. That t-shirt that had Virginia on it.
That's also why I've been a little reluctant.
For real though.
That piece was hideous.
But it was for the city though. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can respect the first thing that you put out there with your name on it with Louis, got your city on it. But that...
Yeah. They would have talked shit if he didn't.
Come on, I ain't gonna lie for real.
In the water a little harder.
He ain't make that. He ain't make that. We're gonna stick with that. He ain't make that. Yeah. They just threw his name on that one. That wasn't his work.
I think so too.
Honestly, I'm not even trying to disrespect Pharrell, but I don't even really think he got his own real creative direction.
Yeah.
Because he admits that Khalees made his style. And every single thing that he's done after that was always Nigo influenced. Yep. Billionaires Boys Club is Nigo. I'm sorry.
He did say he wanted Nigo to take the Louis position.
Because he knew he couldn't do it.
Nigo got Kenzo.
Nigo still ghostwriting, and you know that.
Nigo got Kenzo.
Might be working with him now.
It's a Kenzo
super
kit.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's fire. He did what he did with Kenzo.
Yeah, he really did.
That Kenzo runway, you know what I'm saying?
I've seen that. I was extremely impressed. Yeah, because I was a little reluctant because they took out Old Tiger and they put that like Baby Milo type of concept,
BBC type of
concept
Tiger.
into.
But it's dope. You know,
but I like it. I actually do like it.
Yeah.
I go to when I'm in New York, I go to the Kenzo store. They be disrespectful. They be like, "Oh, Philly." I be like, "No, Pittsburgh." You know, they be like, "Oh, I was just in Philly last week." I'm like, "No, Pittsburgh."
Something about Pittsburgh niggas and Kenzo is like peanut butter and jelly.
No, shout out
I
Moody.
ain't
Rest
never
in
really
peace.
seen the correlation, to be honest.
I never really knew it was a thing, but I have my homies like who would come in the city try to shop, and they always wanted to just go to Kenzo like every single time. I didn't even know about Kenzo before I got put on, and
Same.
then it's a Pittsburgh nigga thing, I guess.
Yeah.
And they go to New York to get it.
Yeah,
Shout out to them Pittsburgh niggas.
Shout out to the niggas that's rocking that Kenzo, because I ain't gonna lie, that them price tags is up.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? So
Them shirts was on sale when Nigo took over. Them shirts was on sale for like $75. Nobody knew
the
that.
old joints.
Yeah, we stocked up.
Niggas don't want that. Niggas don't want that shit. Nigo in town. We don't want none of that old shit. You know what I mean?
We stocked up though. This is case to come back around.
Yeah, they had Hove and that Rockstar Louis.
Ooh, that shit was fire.
Bro, it was just so much culture going on. Louis and Riri and Rocky, they be just they be killing it. Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Who's styling who? Like for real, like in the crib.
Rocky styling Rihanna.
Yeah, ASAP Rocky. Rihanna don't even style herself.
She don't.
Okay.
ASAP Rocky. I remember you seen when she was pregnant, she was wearing all his clothes.
If you could tell, like, no offense, A$AP Rocky been looking like on some his dad shit, Fly's dad shit. But it don't look like he got time to really put time into his outfits. Like he's throwing on fly pair of shoes, fly pair of pants, and a fly jacket. He's trying to make sure his queen look good. That's the main agenda, you know?
Real shit.
You know what
Beauty
I
and the
mean?
Beast.
Like he's still fly,
Real
but
shit ain't
it's a
about
more
me.
like lounge type of fly. And she always looked really good.
Yeah,
so
always.
Yeah, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Their style just, it's only right.
I know.
It's
I love
only
it.
right. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that Louis show was everything right there. I definitely like seeing Black culture, getting into the designer lane and really just making a true impact. Like,
Did y'all hear about what's his name? Pusha T dissing Jim Jones on the runway?
No,
You didn't hear about that?
What happened? Because I ain't gonna lie. It's Big Harlem, man. Shout out Jim. Shout out Dipset, man. You know what's going on,
dude,
man.
that's another reason I'm a little biased about that show because the song they walked out to was a Jim Jones diss. Yeah, it was a Jim Jones diss. When you get some time, do some research because
I ain't
all
gonna
because
lie. We
Jim
ain't listen. Hey,
Jones
Jim,
said
we ain't partaking in none of that, Jim. I ain't listening to none of that, man.
Y'all-
You feel me? With you, brother.
I just had to mention this, and we can get back to the Louis Vuitton. You guys know about the Pittsburgh and Jim Jones beef?
I heard about it. It's old, ain't it?
It's very old.
I remember. I
early
don't remember
2000s.
exactly what it is.
But you guys heard about it?
I heard about it before.
So he know about. He ain't trying to speak on it, so I get it.
Listen, Jim, it's all good. We love you in the Berg, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's old shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna speak on none of
but
that.
for
You know
real,
what I'm saying?
like, yeah, if Jim Jones came to Pittsburgh, he's safe now.
He's good wherever he go, but you know what I'm saying?
did
You just
he
got
do?
love. You got love in the Berg, bro. That's all that
It
is.
was, so I heard,
Hold up. We ain't gonna listen. Here on the Wagyu, we not condoning none of that.
so hearsay.
Yeah, you feel me? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
what's
no,
going on.
but for real, on some real shit, we definitely shouldn't talk about it. Because
Crazy.
the situation is definitely like, we shouldn't talk about it.
That's
But listen,
deep.
Jim, like I told you, man, holla at me, bro. It's Big Harlem, you know what I'm saying? Big respect, big influence, you know how that go. But off of that. Because she's about to, you know what I mean, get into some real deal. Yeah. But no, we here to talk about what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They want to know about the sisses, the fly sisses, putting it together. You know what I'm saying? Coming with the studio. Yeah. But no, let's start off like, where are you guys originally from? Because from what I see, no disrespect to my city, but like y'all seem a little like wavier than Pittsburgh. Like y'all originally from somewhere else.
No, we're from the east side. We're Get Shorties. We from Wilkesburg. But
We got that our whole lives, though.
I ain't mean to disrespect
Yeah.
my east side, you know what I'm saying? My
Yeah,
east side
feel
people,
me?
my bad.
but we travel a lot
Okay.
as kids by ourselves.
And not to mention, our father, wait a minute. Raspy shit, you feel me? Our father's side of the family is from New York, Lower East Side, Manhattan. So we were born here. Back in the day, if Pennsylvania had them laws, like if you had a baby born here, you could still put the father on the birth certificate without him being present. But my mom was living in New York. So when she had us here, we moved back to New York probably until we were like 3 years old. And then we moved to Wilkesburg till we were 12. And then Swissville till we went to college. So
you said Lower East Side of New York is where y'all.
yeah, our father's a part of that. Like if you look up LES and all the gang and all that shit and all the people who got indicted, our father got indicted in that whole shit.
Yeah, messing with dirty cops and stuff.
Not even messing with he shot a cop.
Oh,
so he went to
shit.
jail for a really long time.
Shit.
Yeah, if you look it up, it's 2nd-degree murder on a police officer. Yeah,
wow.
it's actually very disturbing. But you know,
So that's where Pops is from.
Lower East
Yeah,
Side.
Lower East Side of New York.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you got, I'm sure, plenty of family up there.
Yeah, our whole
The
dad's
Bronx
at
and Queens area.
Queensbridge.
My man Nikki right there. That's from Queens right there.
What part
Shout out
of
Nikki.
Queens you from, Nikki? Jesus.
That's my boy Nikki. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
Flex
not.
bomb that for Nikki,
Jackson
man.
Heights
Jackson
is a
Heights,
cute little
man.
area. It's like a lot of Koreans over there, right? And yeah, it kind of looks like a baby Manhattan. When I went to Jackson Heights just one time I went there. It is very small, but it's cute.
Hey man, there's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, New York energy up here today. You know, I told y'all a few episodes ago, Nikki from the Queens, the real Queens.
That's where Aunt Tawana live, around the corner from where Nikki's from.
You know
My
what I'm
aunt.
saying? But okay, I'm kind of skipping a little ahead because I'm just interested in knowing what makes you guys want to be in Pittsburgh and not, you know, where you were essentially, I mean, not born, but like you grew up as in like, you know, first 3 years. Like why hair? That's pretty much what I'm saying. Like your style gives outside of hair. Why hair for you guys? What is it about Pittsburgh?
Like, why are we still here as adults?
What is it about Pittsburgh that you guys like overall?
I mean, as I get older, I don't really like a lot about here. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I do like that. And this is just side note. I like that we're so small, and everywhere we go, we are so loud. Like we got like, oh, I don't want to say award winning. I'm not really into sports, but like our sports teams speak volume. Anywhere you go, like Pittsburgh, Steelers, and then Wiz Khalifa. Like we're a population of 300,000. Not, you know, other cities don't have nothing on us. Like they call us literally a hidden gem here. Like
I've heard like other people who are not from Pittsburgh, their analysis of us is where we are wannabe Boston cult-like city because we're like this random ass city in the middle of a mountain somewhere away from everything.
yeah, we're loud.
And you could go anywhere in the city and somebody from Pittsburgh has some influence on the culture.
Yep.
And then another motherfucker know about it and they're excited about it. And it's a thing that only people from Pittsburgh know about. So it's like, yeah. I mean, we don't want to be from Boston. Come on, let's be real.
Yeah, who wants to be from Boston?
Like, it's Boston.
Shit,
They want to be
there's
like
a lot of
Pittsburgh
pride
if
up
you
there,
want to be
you know?
technical.
The Red Sox and all that. There's a lot of pride up there.
Yeah, it is.
You know? But real shit. Don't be talking about my Boston boys too. They watching. They like, watching.
Personally, this is my first year being back in Pittsburgh after, like, I didn't spend my 20s here. So, you know, I would come like once a year.
Yeah, if that.
Like,
What type of stuff was y'all wearing? Like young, like I ain't
We've
gonna lie,
always been different.
the way people describe us is
They be
like, they'll
like-
say, you and your sister was wearing tutus.
Like we always been different. The best way to describe it is I wouldn't say we was poor, but this is a single mom, $1,600 mortgage, 3 kids. You know what I mean? Okay. Big house. So it's like my mom would give us $11. Remember we went to thrifty. We go down to the thrift store, but this is before Tumblr, before the thrift store age. We go down to the thrift store and we find fly outfits.
Ooh, Ralph Lauren.
Yes, I mean go crazy.
Levi.
Outfits for each other, like 5 outfits each, $11.
Some good ass gold, you know,
Yeah,
just, and now our mom was like kind of, you know, struggling to make things end, but our dad was still in the streets, so he would always send that Western Union wire.
Yeah,
you feel me?
And them big boxes of the care packages, put
With
us on
just
Uggs before
clothes, just
anybody.
getting fire Timberlands.
Yeah, crazy.
You feel me? Like
Yeah.
LRG, he would get us right here and there.
Yeah.
big LRG. I ain't
Man.
gonna lie, LRG was a wave.
It was.
Man,
It was.
yeah, it was. That dead, what is it? Dead serious.
Wait, I don't even know about that. Give me hit.
You know, so they brought it back. It's called the Dead Serious, but back then it was called something. It's the original suicide hoodie. Before BAPE did the full Gorilla zips, LRG had the zip with the skeleton on it.
So that's called Dead Serious.
Dead Serious.
Okay.
You know how much that hoodie resells for?
How much?
Last time I checked, it's a $1,200 hoodie. And I'd imagine LRG redropped it like 2020 because people was going crazy for it, and the resale, they're like, all right, we're gonna get in on this $1,200. So it wasn't that much. And the quality of the new one is not the same as the original. So you know how it is, but
damn, I should have been beating Burlington's ass for that LRG shit.
Yeah.
You know that shit was in Burlington.
Heavy.
Hell yeah.
Wow. I ain't gonna lie though. I know y'all low-key got into a lot of fights trying to steal each other's clothes.
No, there was a rule in our house. Believe it or not, I feel bad for my mom. God bless that woman. She would literally buy two of the same
everything.
pants.
Two of everything.
We were not allowed to share clothes until we got to 9th grade. We teamed up and was like, you get the pink skinnies, you get the yellow. We could like
bitches would hate.
Yeah, we could
Some
flip our
hating ass bitch gonna ask me to wear a pair of shoes the same day with my sister. And now that I'm thinking back, it's like, bitch, why are you that angry, starving for fucking attention and like
Haterade.
shit? Like, bro, you know me and my sister sharing these shoes. Why are you even doing this right now?
I ain't gonna lie. She tried to put you in front. She like, oh, fuck out of here. I still look good.
Like,
What's some early pieces that you remember like you was excited to get young? Like
I remember. BAPE. I would say, remember that group? You're from Pittsburgh, right?
yes.
Remember that group SCR?
SCR or FTR?
SCR. The singers.
From where? No,
They got signed to
no
T-Pain.
No, I don't know no singer. No.
Dang. But
I probably know
anyway,
a song from them.
you do, because all the girls was going crazy. But they had, they used to go to Kennywood Picnic, all the girls would be like, oh, can I have your autograph? They had these one vans and nobody knew where they was from, and it was Rainbow. You remember?
Oh yeah.
And nobody knew where they was from. And I think we went to Maryland. We went out of town.
Mm-hmm.
My dad bought me them, and I was the only girl in the city with them. I'll say that. And the pastries, before they was on the Rev Run episode, I had the only girl in the city with the pastries. So them two shoes, I remember them being like my prized possessions. My Vans, Rainbow Vans. It was like neon colored. I wear it with the tutu and then my pastries.
I ain't gonna lie. Let's share to that one. That's lit.
Definitely.
She had pastries before Angela Simmons.
Facts, I did.
That's a caption right there.
When they dropped that episode, my dad
Pete comes pastry before Angela Simmons.
Can we light this?
Fuck. Oh, yeah.
Do you have a lighter? Does anyone have a lighter?
Oh, we got any lighters? They say here on the Wagyu, we smoke a lot of weed, but we have no lighters. And I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't make it to the weed man before I came here.
Damn.
So you know what I feel like?
I
Why is the weed man not here? Why you not kind of come take my money, bro?
can share this. I was about to bring you some affiliated weed too, but I was just like,
Wait,
it's probably
what's
good.
that mean? That sounds a little different.
It's my boyfriend's weed brand. Best weed in the city.
Okay. Oh, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? We got the little plug in there, a little affiliated. And she said affiliate. I'm like, hold up, wait.
I was about to bring you some, but I'm like, he probably good.
That's some new shit they smoking. You know what I'm saying? Niggas out here, I ain't gonna lie. Niggas out here putting that what's that? CBD? That's the CBD in a runts bag and shit. That's foul play. That's foul play. But no, let's get back on track, cause
What about your favorite piece? Moesh? When I was younger?
Yeah.
I just know from the age of 12 I wanted some BAPE. I just know that.
Oh God, she's willing to settle
Like-
for some fakes too.
Yeah. So I didn't even really know that much about like BAPE, the extreme of BAPE. I remember I was at some store in the mall, Century 3. Now we was Monroeville Mall shorties.
Century 3 used to be lit
And we
up.
so we were Monroeville Mall shorties, and I think I was just out with my mom and we just went to Century 3 one day and they had PCX in there. We ain't never heard of no PC. You know PCX, right? Back in the day.
Nigga.
So
I ain't gonna lie, I know PCX, but I don't know PCX.
all right, well, PCX was like before Jimmy Jazz.
Bet that.
So I remember seeing this hoodie. It like zipped all the way up, and it had like some
damn, you
characters
get
on
it?
it. So yeah, I called my dad. My mom was like, "You better ask your dad." And I asked my dad. I was like, "Yo, can you send me $50? I really want this hoodie." He was like, "If you do good this week, I'm gonna send you the money." My dad sent $300. My mom went and got both hoodies, and
He
then
went and cashed out PCX on them.
I remember that. That was
Yeah.
a hard hoodie, white with
Yeah.
the orange
Yep.
animals and stuff.
Yep.
That was hard.
Yep.
See, and I feel like at that time, like our mental was blocked based off of just the image of PCX. Like everybody like, ooh, PCX, but like you really might have been able to come up on a piece or two in PCX.
Yeah,
for real.
we ain't
Fly,
really.
you gonna make it
PCX was like, you know, before it went bad and it's like, oh, this trash. That was actually like where you went to go get heat, you know, get fly. So, in that generation at least.
So like,
know?
what's some shit that y'all look back at you like? At that time, I was fucking with it heavy, but why was I fucking with it? I
Man.
don't know.
I know.
I know too.
The motherfucking Oxfords.
Yeah.
What Oxford?
The Oxford shoes.
And the Peter Pan hats.
The little black and white shoes. Janelle Monáe shit.
The saddle shoes.
Yep. That was my
The
thing.
one she wearing to this day?
Yep.
Yup.
No, she got her titties out now.
Oh yeah, she's
I ain't
giving
gonna lie,
sex appeal
she
these
up
days.
titties.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas like,
sex
damn.
appeal.
Them
She's
yours?
wearing pleasures. She's wearing pleasures now.
What you say about her titties? Nigga don't give a fuck about nothing else but the titties now.
What'd you say?
She up titties, nigga said. We'll see nothing but the titties, bro. But no, you said the Oxford dip stuff.
Yeah.
We had every color.
I fuck with a black and white palette, like a color palette. Like
I think my mic went out. My headphones.
talking to the joint. Ear.
Hello? Oh, okay, I'm good
I
now.
ain't gonna lie, we gotta take this shot to, you know what I'm saying, before we I ain't gonna, your shot look crazy.
Yes, I know. Right? I'm not
She
taking
tried
all of it.
disrespect. Whew. All right. So, sisters talk about having to just be accustomed to Pharrell because of you. So, let's talk about like where your influence started with Pharrell, the whole BAPE. Like I keep hearing you talk about BAPE, her talking about you all in the BAPE.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, like I keep hearing y'all mention it. You
No,
know,
it's
like,
been, but it has been very consistent her whole life.
I want to know like where that come from. Like,
I have a very long.
I have a speculation on where I think, but I'm gonna let her.
What's your speculation? Because I want to know.
Soldier Boy? I'm gonna be real. My sister put me on Soldier Boy back in the day. My sister was with me in MySpace. I feel like she was on Soldier Boy, but when he was on, like, I mean before he blew, when he was making his songs,
didn't even
on his
have Crank That.
ringtones, like
Crank
on his
That.
phone.
Crank That wasn't even a thing. Like we was on MySpace listening to doo-doo head and shit.
Yeah.
use a doo doo, hey, your mouth stank.
stank.
Your mouth stank. I ain't gonna lie. Don't stop.
wanna
Hey,
talk
big
about
so
it.
big. That's before Big Draco.
Yeah.
Stop playing.
So you know he was real like you bathing Nate. You ain't got these.
Yeah. So I feel like my sister being real into Soldier Boy since like the 6th grade. I feel like so he was all about BAPE, and I feel like she always liked Pharrell.
So
like,
let me tell you my real influence behind Pharrell though. My mom used to send me away with my godmom who lived in the DMV. And my godmom was this crazy ass Khalees like character.
Yeah,
Like
reminds me
she
of
was
Justin
not,
Khalees.
they met and they were sorority sisters and all that shit. So she was crazy. And she was literally listening to Khalees during the road trips. And she would listen to the whole Amory album. I remember we went down there and they'd be listening to like all of Justin Timberlake's album by the Neptunes. And I remember being a little ass kid. Pittsburgh used to have this dog. His name was Farrell. And my mom was like, oh, like Pharrell. And then I'm just like, oh, he's cute. And everybody's like, oh, my celebrity crush is this. And I'm like, my celebrity crush is Pharrell. So as I'm getting to middle school, high school, you know, I'm listening to NERD, the cool kids, you know, Lupe Fiasco. Nobody's into this shit. You know what I mean? So I'm like super just listening to that shit, always Pharrell influenced, always just everybody just doing everything Pharrell did. Everybody's teasing me like, oh, you're weird as fuck. And I'm like, this is my vibe. And I'm sticking to it. And it's always been that. And I'm never switching up. I'll be a 60-year-old woman wearing a matching BAPE hoodie with the shoes. I don't care.
she's serious.
And I'm dead ass.
Fuck with it. Okay, so let's back it up a little bit. She said the influence came from Big Soldier.
My real influence actually came from like what made me to get purchased and start being a flap is Currency. Cause he wear BAPE. So whenever like he did that BAPE collab, like I had a couple BAPE pieces here and there, but I wasn't like big on like consumerism and spending my money. When he did that collab with Adidas, Yo, we went and got them shoes, the Meditas collab. And from there, I'm just like, you know what? I'm going to get everything that everybody else is getting, but the BAPE version. So, like, I got a pair of white BAPEs, black BAPEs, black and white. When the pandas came out, everybody was wearing those. I'm wearing the BAPE ones, you know. Shell-toe Adidas, the BAPE version. Cheetah shoes, the BAPE version. Dunks, the BAPE version.
So, remember you got the all black BAPEs instead of the all black horses?
Yeah, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like
Fire. I ain't gonna lie. That's
crazy.
wavy. But why ain't you come yums on them?
I did. So I was looking at the Yums. It's actually hard to find a good quality of Yums. I don't think when Soulja Boy made the Yums, I don't think he made them with good quality. Because when I was looking on Grail, like back in 2019, to get some for nostalgic purposes. And honestly, with this whole move, I'm not buying no more nostalgic stuff. I had a whole DGK collection for no reason.
But it could still be worth something at some point.
And I sold it all.
She
What
sold
I'm
it
saying.
for like $10. I was pissed.
No. The DGK stuff that I just recently sold, I made $450 off of that.
Okay.
I sold some Helmet Lang pieces I couldn't fit, some Miu Miu pieces I couldn't fit, but the DGK shit, and I'm just thinking like, oh, they're not gonna buy it. They're like, nah, these jeans go hard. Nah, this shirt go
I
hard.
ain't gonna lie, that Miu Miu shit crazy. And that store is ridiculous. It made me want to go to sleep on the floor.
On it.
It's just all size small, like when I was a smaller woman, so it's not like I could keep it, you know?
Oh my gosh, that Miu Miu shit go crazy. Real shit. I just
You wanna hit this?
see I'm all good. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill out today, but I can see myself taking my shorty in there. Let me stop, because she gonna hit my phone soon.
Remember you said
Let's go to the Miu Miu. You know what I'm saying? But no, big BAPE though. How do you feel about the new soul of the BAPEs though? Like the new ones that are made, like you could definitely tell the toe box, and like there's just a certain structure of them that like
The original. It's going back to the original BAPE shape. Because for a while they had that little toy shape. It wasn't the original shape. So I like it.
you like the new shape they're going to. I feel like that the last one they did, like it was so frequent throughout their designs that it made me feel like that was their image. Like, you know what I'm saying? The original one, because you've been with BAPE for so long, you probably know, like, this is the original. This is the original. So finally y'all bringing back the original.
No, that's what she said. The first thing she said.
Sometimes they do bring out old shit from the vault that they only drop in like Tokyo or New York, and they won't put it online, and they'll only let you buy. You can only buy one pair, and then they be like a whole line around the block, but only like the first 19 you can get it. Like it'd be stuff like that. I would be so bored and nothing to do for my birthday. I'd just be like, you know what? I'm about to go wait in the BAPE line, like, and get these pair of shoes.
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. If you could find a pair of BAPEs in a size 16, DM Nice and Wavy.
That's crazy. I don't even think they make 16 size BAPEs, do they?
If you could
You
find
gotta
them,
have a personal relationship
DM
with
Nice-
Nego.
Hey BAPE, DM Nice and
You
Wavy.
gotta know Nego.
Nego, I'll see you in a minute, bro. But like, let's speed this process up and just DM me. But you feel me? But nah, that purple hoodie that Wayne had on, the BAPE.
Yeah, I got that on my you talk about when he was on the cover of Vibe?
Yeah,
I got that carpet. You see that? There's a company called Curves by Sean Brown. I got that carpet in the studio. And there's an artist named Versailles. I bought that painting off him. He went viral on Facebook. I bought it.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's all different reinventions of that hoodie with Wayne on it. I had to. That's an infamous.
Bro,
I wish they would drop that hoodie.
culture.
They're not. I don't think they'll ever drop that hoodie again.
I think so.
Like,
So like, what is it about like y'all style? Like it gives. I'm not gonna lie. It gives BAPs.
Oh yeah, everybody
Like,
say that.
but like, it's done well. Like when I say BAPs, I mean because of the excessive jewelry.
Yeah.
The rings, the nails, like having everything on a high level all the time is not really seen with women. Like it's like, okay, oh,
Yeah.
we're going out this weekend, let's throw it all on. Let's throw the gold, let's get the nails. It's like every time I see y'all, nails popping, rings popping, bracelets, chain, you know what I'm saying, earrings, you know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah.
where did it come
the
from?
women in our life, right?
I would say I got 3 concepts. That whole concept, that style's New York.
Okay.
And this is like what we had an idea of what New York was. 2, that's just how Wilkinsburg was. Wouldn't you say the women in Wilkinsburg growing up like were like that?
Grandma Joyce.
Our grandma Joyce, rings every finger, long nails.
Fucking
And then
bracelets.
my aunt, she was like the hottest hairstylists back in like the 90s, early 2000s, and the hair shows, like, you know, the BAP's hair. We grew up seeing that. We sleeping over my aunt's house and she done them BAP's hairstyles on people. So I would say it's like all three of those concepts mixed in one, you know.
So y'all got some stylish people in the family.
Yeah, we do. I mean, I would
Some
say
cultured people, I'd say.
Culture. Let's talk about some of the family members. We want to shout them out. You know, talk about them.
Definitely shout out.
Talk about some wavy.
Definitely shout out to
family members.
all them family members.
I would definitely shout out my aunt Dar. I mean, heavy inspiration for sure.
Putting on?
She just, like I said, she was the hottest hairstylist back in the 90s, 2000s. You know, like she's been her forever. Taught us how to do makeup. Taught us how to be ladies.
I'm gonna be honest. I think me and my sister's the flyest in this family, and they be getting mad and they be hating on us. You already know that.
Nah, but I mean, no offense, they ain't. But you know,
They don't be hating on us, but you gotta understand, like we be showing up everywhere, and it just be like my Taboo's kids.
Yeah.
And I be thinking the other family members, they want their kids to have attention too.
Listen.
So you know, like they're cultured, I'd say for
Yeah.
sure. They got their things that influenced us, and that's what they do, and we do what we do.
Okay, so firsthand, let's talk about firsthand. Mon Duke's pops, what's their style like?
my mom, everybody called her Erica Badu,
For sure.
Okay.
Spiritual as fuck. Racist, homeopathic as fuck.
Long. I mean, she's had locks since 2000. I used to be embarrassed, like, oh my god.
A lot of incense burning.
Yep.
Yeah.
A lot of incense.
Every
I ain't gonna
Sunday.
lie. You
Every
smoke good
Sunday.
weed, you better have you some good
Oh,
incense.
my mom smoked
We've
weed.
been smoking since she was pregnant with us. Still to this day, smoke. To this day, she be smoking her 50.
Yeah, she said our weed's too sour.
Yeah, it's too strong. She be out for like 3 days. She got a good
Shout
plug
out
with some
Mon
50.
Dukes, man. That's what's up, man.
But my dad, he like,
Yo, I got a good analysis.
yeah,
of
she
him.
do more better.
So growing up, our father was in jail, but we knew he was a New York nigga.
Yeah.
And I really liked Jay-Z because it was like my connection to my dad.
I like Jadakiss because of him.
So moving to New York and having my experience, I understand what type of New York nigga my dad is. He's a 50 Cent ass nigga. 100%. He like his style, 50 Cent. Way he act, 50 Cent. Aggressive, just way he handle things, immature as fuck.
Yeah.
He's not like the
Trying to say
Jay-Z. Not
50
but he
Cent?
get his money. Like he's definitely a bag ass, you know, up there type of man. He's just a 50 Cent ass nigga. And it took me to move to New York to kind of understand my father a little more because New York got different type of niggas. It's like you can't just say, oh, he a New York nigga. Oh, he a Queens nigga. He's a Brooklyn nigga. He's the Bronx nigga. Me and my homegirls call him so New York niggas.
No, that's him.
Yeah, he's a so New York.
He's still to this day with Tim.
We call him dark brim Tims in the club listening to Drake. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
ain't gonna lie, you gotta keep a fresh pair. We call them butters over the way.
We
You know what I'm
do.
saying? They call them constructs.
yeah, constructs or cheese on cheeses.
Cheese. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't heard the cheese
You
on
ain't hear
cheese
it?
joints.
You
No.
never heard beef and broccolis?
No,
Yeah, we beef and broccoli for sure.
Okay, so they call them constructs or cheese on cheeses.
don't they
cheese
call
on
him
cheese.
Wheats in Detroit or something? Yeah.
Wheats. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that sounds like some type of cereal.
Nah,
what we talking
facts,
about?
some Wheaties,
You know
some
what I mean? Yeah, man, so okay, so Maul Dukes and Pops is giving Brooklyn. You said he was on some 50.
No. He's giving 50's Queens.
Queen, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, 50. I ain't mean to disrespect. Because you know what I'm saying? Queen shit. You know what I'm saying? My bad,
And
Nikki.
it's
I ain't mean to
crazy because
disrespect
it's
Queen.
like 50 Cent and Nas are two different niggas. 50 Cent's more of a Jamaica Queens ass nigga, but like y'all gotta be there to understand what I mean. It's just they're different. Hate it, to be honest.
How y'all feel about them Astro boots?
I like them at first because I do like the Mischief brand. I think what they're doing is dope. I think what they're doing is amazing, but I wouldn't have bought them. They was doing too much. And then like companies started making, the girls was online talking about, oh, you can match this with the Shein outfit, which I don't like fast fashion. I'm against fast fashion.
Yeah, no more of that.
So they was just matching
more
them
of
and then
that.
they started making pink
No
versions,
Pretty Little
black
Things?
versions. Oh, that's not fast fashion.
That ain't fast?
I'm a pretty little
I'm
thing,
a
girl.
pretty little thing.
Essentials. That's essentials.
Essential pieces.
Wait, whoa.
Because Pretty
whoa.
Little Thing is better quality.
Yeah.
So you could wash it a couple times and still have it.
And
And
some
you
of their
could
stuff is
resell it.
pieces.
You could resell Pretty Little
yeah,
Thing.
like their Playboy pants.
Oh, hell yeah.
They was reselling them on Depop because they sold out.
They actually collab with actual decent brands, so it's not like.
And their stuff is like their sweats are champion. Like that's not fast fashion.
So okay, yeah, I'm not too hip. So who else is in like that Pretty Little Things group?
Boohoo.
I thought Boohoo was fast.
No, they're actually owned by the same company.
I don't shop at Boohoo, but they're owned by the same company. You know what else I've been getting a lot of, and y'all don't judge me, cause man, if Vanessa seen this, she'd be like, "Oh my God, Moesh, Skims."
I bought a Skims dress for my birthday.
And man, when I tell you,
I bought a Skims dress for my birthday.
Because
nothing ever fits.
We're a little more thick, and she has her pieces that support us, and they stretch and they wash over and over and over again, and it's just the color tones. I'm a Skims bitch, and it's embarrassing because you know
I ain't gonna count. We keep it 100. My shorty came over the way with some Skims on. This shit's going
right?
crazy. I said, man, you come back, you gonna throw them Skims on? That thing was feeling different.
Skims dress. And usually when I buy dresses, I have a dress drawer. I put that on a hanger. That's how good Skims is. That's hanger in your closet quality.
Ain't that Kim K's joint?
Yep. Yeah.
That's the essentials, or is it fast?
It's an essential piece.
It's an essential.
Okay, well you said it like we was supposed to like.
No, we talking about essentials. A bit like Pretty Little Thing.
Okay, well yeah. Who else is in that bracket? Because I'm thinking this is like either fast fashion or I'm thinking it's one or two.
Are you familiar with Uniqlo?
Uniqlo. Oh yes. Oh,
I'm a Uniqlo whore.
Oh yes.
Their
tees are great. I love like
we both got the
Marnie Uniqlo collab.
I bought a couple of the button ups and like embroidered like shit on them.
They just did a collab. Are you familiar with JW Anderson?
Yeah.
They did a collab with JW Anderson, and I got a pair of jeans, and it's like the best type of dad jeans that I've ever got. They fit amazing.
I was surprised that the Uniqlo Marnie was that cheap.
Oh
yeah,
and it went on. It ended up going on sale. They had a collab from last summer. I feel like this collection was more aimed towards women's wear, but the last summer they did a menswear collection that was pretty fire. Mm-hmm. And I see people reselling it online for like a couple $100 and stuff.
Wow. You know what y'all need? Y'all need them JW Anderson the slides with the with the gold chain on it. That's y'all.
It is.
Hands down. Y'all need them for the summer.
I love JW.
No, tell your shorty right now. Tell them to get them.
You know who else is also cool?
You hear that?
They deserve them. They deserve them.
That?
They deserve them. But yeah.
Zara.
I like Zara. I'd have got. Ooh, I ain't gonna lie. It was a one point in time where they couldn't fit Zara. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I hopped in the gym and shit. Them down a little bit. You feel me? Nah, I'm in Zara. You feel me? Go ahead. See that pic I dropped, you know what I'm saying, with the black and the brown and white thing, you know what I'm saying? It's actually cream. It's really not white.
They do Rougie.
Okay. Is Rude and Rougie the same thing?
Same thing.
It is?
Yeah, Rougie is the Rue and the DE is some other nigga.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Is it like what is that called when you have like a brand but then you have a brand next to it but the same? What is that called? I
don't know. I guess you call it great value, but because I'm a whore for Zara Rougie. Like when I tell you, man, I go all the way to New York to get that shit because you know I'm like I need to know how that fit.
Talk about whores and Zara.
Man,
look at this whore.
And some Zara.
Yeah, look at this nigga a whore and Zara. That's a Zara shirt.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh my God.
So Rougie, check when I go online right now, or not right now when you have the time.
Zara shirt. Duh.
Rougie and Zara has a bunch of shirts that look just like that. I gotta show you.
I can't do the pants. My legs too long for the pants.
No, the pants are too fucking long. They're really long.
Where in Zara?
Yes.
Actually, y'all don't like Zara.
You don't like Zara?
I mean, Zara's like Forever 21 to me.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I felt like ever since Ye dropped Zara on this shit, like
it's because Zara, the actual store of Zara, to me, is scraps.
It is scraps.
It's not what they actually have. They sell out quick.
The good pieces sell out that day, so everything else, when you just go in and get like a quick fit, it's just a whole bunch of scraps. And
things that don't fit you. If you find a piece, it's like not your size.
Yeah, so that's why I don't like it. But I'm pretty sure if I was on it like a minute ago, I would have been good. But we don't got no Zara's in Pittsburgh, so it's like.
Is their website still on some weird shit?
Look at these shirts.
I think so.
This is the Zara Rouge. Like, I feel like you would like them.
Yes. Yes, I like all
And they're
that.
pretty
Big
cheap.
color palette.
And they're pretty cheap.
Okay, so y'all have a lot of knowledge on just brands, pieces, color palettes, stitching, proportion. You know what I'm saying? Like all the fine details that goes into putting a great outfit together. Do y'all do any styling?
She does. I don't. I would do emergency because I'm a photographer. I'll do
Okay.
emergency styling for a photo shoot, and I style my own photo shoots. But that's as far as it get because somebody can't. You can't have this. I'm sorry. It's for me only.
Yeah.
I'm a little gatekeeping when it comes to my style, but she might be a little more open to it. But you gotta pay her. So
Yeah.
it's like
But that's what I'm saying though. I'm gatekeeping as well, but I'm sure if they like, listen, just put your number right there on that paper. We need you there. Like if they gave you the right number, I'm sure that gatekeeping shit out the door.
yeah. But we in Pittsburgh. She's in New York.
Okay.
I'm in Pittsburgh. They're not paying that number.
That's what I'm saying. It's hard for me to kind of work in Pittsburgh because I'd be feeling very disrespectful with the figures that I would give somebody because Pittsburgh is like strictly entrepreneurship here. You get where I'm coming from? It's not like it's backed by a major label brand company that's supporting the budget. You know what I mean?
It's bootstrapping here.
So it's very like, the idea to form here is I can form it, but it's like we have to do a little more financially to get it done. And it's like people don't really always understand that. So I'd be feeling like as long as somebody go half with me, I could go half with them because at the end of the day, it's still me building an image for myself and my brand that people are allowing me, they're trusting me to kind of take over. So it's like, I'm like, not everybody is always up there or they understand the concept of that. So it's very like twice a year-ish kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that our city needs to get better in is understanding that everything isn't a money transaction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can leverage certain things that you have if you have to. Like you know what I'm saying? Like of course the first thing that comes to mind when you talk about leveraging is your following. Oh, I got X amount of followers, I get this and that. That's what a lot of people like to do. So like okay, if you do got that, like how are you using that? How are you leveraging that? You know what I'm saying? If you're getting this many looks on your story, you know what I'm saying? Why are you not offering promotion for brands?
Yeah. There's
know
a
what I'm
couple
saying?
girls who do that here, but it's very rare. People don't know how to take advantage and capitalize.
Me personally, I don't care about how many followers you got.
Me
I care about
either.
who's following you.
Yeah. And that's important
substance
too.
in
I
within the
actually,
following.
it's funny she said that because I look at that. Because there's people who I think are the most inspirational people in the world and they're private with 400 followers and they are lit. You know what I mean? So I pay attention to who's following you and who our mutuals are with because that says a lot. Like if you got a whole bunch of lit people following you and you only got 400 followers, a whole bunch of lit people, you lit. Like, you got a versus having a whole bunch of 20,000 nobodies, thirsties and stuff.
Of people who, you post your shit and they won't even buy it. You
Yeah.
know? They won't even purchase it. Like,
Yeah, or support you. So
so
No, I feel you.
I think we're definitely very, not on purpose, but we're definitely very strategic about who we work with.
yeah, I am.
And like, we're real big on like allegations and, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how you handle decorum.
Yeah.
Especially like if you online going crazy all the time.
I'm not working.
I'm not
with
booking
you.
you.
I'm not working with you.
Yeah, you could water down your brand image. Like
And
you
you
know
can
what
water
I'm saying?
down mine too. Just because I work with you. This is a small city.
And let's also say this too. There's certain people that you may feel this as well that you have personal relationships with, but it just may not be the right time business wise for us to come together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you see what I'm doing, I see what you doing, and you like, yo, bro, let me. It's like I want to help you out, but like how you may want helped right now may not be the best situation, or how I may want helped right now may not be the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm always gonna give you the right vibe and all that, but like a lot of people feel like when you have a personal relationship with them, when it comes to business, it should be automatic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro, like
absolutely.
we do a lot of work. You do a lot of work styling people. You do a lot of work, you know what I'm saying, building the studio. We're gonna talk about that soon. That people can't just come and just eat off of your plate.
They can. And that's what they do. Like, I'm big on targeted audience as well. I took a lot of marketing classes when I started building my businesses. Like I do a lot of behind the scenes technical work, and targeted audience is very important. That's why I won't work with everybody, because I know I'm in tunnel vision when it comes to my target audience, because I made a lot of money off of my targeted audience. I couldn't imagine going into a different lane, like, and straying off that audience.
Yeah, well, let's talk about like how it is to stay focused and stay with that tunnel vision, having all the distractions around. You know, as you grow and get bigger, you're having bigger problems.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
they wasn't lying. More
talk.
money,
I
more
want y'all
problems.
both. Yeah, I want y'all both to talk about like how it is, just being able to stay on track and continually grow, stay creative through dealing with new problems.
Yeah. Um, I mean, I would say personally, I've been doing this for a while. This isn't something that I've been doing this since I was a kid. Like, so I kind of have a lot of experience. I've gone through a lot of things like creative blocks young. So I know now as an adult, let it ride out. It's gonna come back. So right there, I can stay focused. Like if I'm not creating, it's gonna come to you. Something's gonna come to you, and then just ride that out if it does.
Okay, real quick, we're going to pause that. What do you like to do during creative blocks? You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that like they get a lot of that and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to bounce back from it. And when they do bounce back from it, it may not be the same creative vibe they was on before. What do you like to do with your creative blocks?
Because like I said, I'm writing it out. I actually don't do anything that contributes to my creative block. I do things I like. Like I like nature. I'm a Taurus. So I like nature. So if I'm in a creative block, I'm gonna just go be myself. I'm going to different parks. I'm going on hikes, walks, just random stuff like that. Travel. That's one thing I've noticed. If you travel, like I went to the Brooklyn Museum during a creative block.
Oh,
and I
man,
seen the
lit.
way they create it, and I'm like, I can't wait to go home and create different. So it's like little stuff like that during creative blocks, just finding out different ways to create. Now you up, because now you creating way different than the way other people do. So that's something I do. I just be myself. I do things I like, because when you in money mode, focus mode, you're not really doing a lot of stuff that you like. You kind of just doing stuff that is good for your business. So just live, I guess. The yin and yang.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I like that. I like that. Let's go ahead on your answer, Moesh. What you talking about? You know how you feel like you stay focused on everything as you're growing and dealing with bigger problems.
So I could say I definitely would say I've been on like a year long creative block for sure. And I could say the best thing that I could give to anybody who is going on a year-long creative block is to stick to routine, stay disciplined. You know what I mean? Like just find some things within yourself to kind of be strong at. That way, when you get back on your creative block, you're more multiverse. You know what I mean? Like you can handle life and create and handle business. So, you know, and also connect with friends, travel, like she said. Um, be around other creatives who are kind of in the same lane as you, or if anything, a little more successful and better than you.
Yeah, always
For
important.
sure, because it'll kind
Very
of
important.
help you get back on track of what you need to do. And if these are people are closer to you, they'll have those talks with you. Yeah, every single creative block I've had somebody tell me, yo, you need to be doing this.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know I need to
Yeah.
be doing this. So it's like, okay. And you have these conversations with people and you kind of dissect what you really need to be doing. You kind of hop back on track a little bit. So, yeah, that's been kind of my thing, you know.
Okay, so you said y'all both pretty much saying just your environment, like your surroundings, get somewhere where you feel comfortable and get around some people that really know you,
Yeah,
you
it's
know,
very
that
important.
understand you.
Some people don't have that. And I think people need to also understand that it's also okay to kind of like reach out to people who you might not personally know. As long as you're not on the weird, like narcissist envy intentions and crazy shit, you can connect with strangers or put yourself in situations where you're, meeting new people. Because, those people will really inspire your journey. And even though you don't know them now, you could build 2-3 years with them, you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, I know everybody doesn't have that circumstance in that environment where they can just instantly connect with people that'll influence and motivate them. You really actually kind of don't need that, but you can put yourself in that position if that you think that's something that you really do need.
Yeah, that's a fact. Support system is definitely key, because You need those extra eyes and ears around that can help you when things are getting a little blurry, a little foggy.
Yeah.
But we just upped the, you know what I'm saying, the studio, like up Mount Oliver. What I ain't gonna lie, I didn't even know y'all was up Mount Oliver. I'm driving through Mount Oliver. I'm like,
You seen it?
yeah, like I didn't even know that's where y'all was located, you know. And I seen y'all up there. I'm like, that's lit. That's a great strip going straight to the south.
It's heavy
That shit's
traffic.
big traffic.
A lot of crackheads, but they be helping out. They be taking my trash out.
Big traffic. Like, you know what I'm saying? When did this come about? And let's explain what you offer with the studio, and you know what I'm saying? Let's just go into detail on that.
So it's actually a personal project that she's doing. So I don't have anything to do with the studio actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
So I started the studio. Actually, I've been wanting to do a studio for a while. Started in Moesh's basement, remember? That was my
It didn't
first
work
studio.
out.
Didn't work out. But you got to keep going. Dust yourself off and try again. I had a private studio up at the little 448, didn't work out. And I opened up this space. I have my management company helping me, I was in a position to where I was working a lot. I'm like, you know what? It's time to just open back up my space because I do so much. So it kind of acts as like a showroom to what we do because we make jewelry. We do the little Pittsburgh P chains. We do jewelry. I do teeth gems. And people rent out the studio for like their multimedia creative purposes. I seen someone through a big event too. A lot of people have been, I don't even be knowing what's going on here. People be like, I seen a party outside. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. I ain't know, I thought they was gonna shoot. So like people will have like private exhibits there. A lot of podcasts. It's the home of a lot of podcasts too.
At Plea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen I ain't gonna lie, I don't even know what her podcast is.
I don't know either, but she be up there once a week.
Little light skin shorty.
Yeah, she be up there once a week.
Yeah, my bad. I ain't gonna lie, my bad, shorty. You know what I'm saying? I don't know your name and shit like that. But
And people will be like, "Oh yeah, I just went to a party at
she know she know the vibes. You feel me?
I just go up there to clean. I ain't gonna lie, I go up there to clean.
Yeah.
It's paying itself. And I'm just happy because when we was growing up, we didn't have a lot of creative spaces, so that was the main inspiration. I mean, you got Chimera now, shout out them.
Yeah.
But there wasn't stuff like this then. Or if it would be around and it wouldn't be longer than like a year or two. Or it was gatekeeping, real community. I'm not gonna name the people, but a lot of these studios treated like boys clubs. This is a Black woman owning that. You know what I mean? I be giving my other Black creative girls like, yo, you want it for the day, you got it. Cause I'm all about Black artists, Black women, Black visualists. And that was like one of my biggest goals. Cause like I said, I've been shunned out by a lot of studios in Pittsburgh who treat it like a boys club. You know what I mean? And I've been there where I'm booking somebody for $250 in the studio, $230. You only profiting $20. So I wanted to make it a space that's cost effective as well. That was the biggest part. And then, like I said, you want a chain or something, consultation. I do grills, come in. It's my showroom. So
She's lit with that jewelry. Stop playing. You see that shit on her neck, boy.
This is actually her design. This is Moesh's design. I was already making jewelry and name earrings and stuff.
Flex that up for the cam one time. That's big 4K.
This is
They
the
see all
original.
that.
This is the original one. I just found it.
Yeah.
The original one. But yeah, Moesh used to rock her P chain. Because we always travel with Pittsburgh memorabilia when we travel. Like blankets, pillows, whatever we got. Pittsburgh sports memorabilia. Moesh had a P chain and everybody complimented her. I don't want to speak on her behalf, you know?
Oh yeah, no.
So you designed it, you
This
made
is
that?
the P chain.
I ain't gonna lie, that shit's lit. That's like, yo.
So she had the color blue, and then I came to her with the idea, and then we did the P chain, and we were selling. So we just pretty much start collabing together, doing shoots together, pretty much doing like the brand. People would literally reach out to me to like get their work done. She would make the money. You get where I'm coming from. So it's just like it's kind of like our business. It's really a business collab. Like what you say, Rougie or whatever the name is? Yeah, pretty much.
It's the same thing.
So like we got the color blue, then we got Iceberg, right?
Iceberg is actually another business I got.
So mine is
Okay,
gemstones.
Yeah, she's
Gemstones.
gemstones.
Okay.
Gemstones.
So
Yeah.
we're talking about the color blue and gemstones right now.
Yup.
Can we go ahead and drop the at real quick? We're gonna put that on the screen, but I want you to say the at so they know where to.
So right now, like it's weird. Like my gemstones account is more so like an archive account.
Okay.
But gemstones is pretty much like a resale kind of thing. Like I resell clothes, design, graphic design, my film. That's what gemstones is under. So that's what my Depop is. But if you need to like get in contact with to me for anything like that. It's more so my main Instagram.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Moesh.
So we got
And
the
then-
color blue.
The Color Blue is the Color Blues official, not is official. It's the Color Blues official.
Okay.
And then Iceberg is one, like the one Iceberg, BURGH. That's teeth gems, grills, and then plea projects like anything art creative, 3DMs, graphic design, photos, studio rentals. Then I got a little personal page, but
Yeah.
I kind of
Let,
just
let's talk about like the quality that of jewelry that you guys do, you make, what you can go into detail on, like how you're designing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because this is something that is not seen unless you really have a jewelry store. Like the
Yeah.
quality that you guys are putting out, like the design,
Yeah.
like, you know, so like let's go into detail on that. Like
honestly, I do whatever is your budget. Like I do a lot of plated jewelry because I put it up as an option, but nobody bought the
People because they don't
$3,000 piece.
they don't need to. Like the jewelry is very hyperallergenic.
Yeah,
it
you
does
can
not
shower with it.
tarnish. You can shower with it.
For $50, you can start with your jewelry.
You know what I mean? Like so,
For-
if people are getting that quality of jewelry, this is jewelry people have had for 2 years. I'm still seeing them wear.
Yeah, in the
and
showers
there's
and
not
stuff.
a thing on it, and it still looks like real gold.
Yeah.
Well, because it's plated, but it has like
a thin layer of
nic-
gold filled.
what is it? It's nickel.
Nickel and alloy inside, thin layer of gold on the outside.
So it's like-
Swarovski. They discontinued
Yeah.
me, so I'm on some other shit.
But they,
but-
yeah, I wonder. Yeah.
yeah, Swarovski discontinued because of Jimmy Choo. But,
But
anyway,
when people have that quality, it's like hard for people to kind of go through. And it's funny because Ben reached out to me. He got some Milfdad earrings made with the same vendor. I sent them the information. It's funny. So but the Milfdad jewelry is going to come out later. Long story short, it's the same quality, same people.
you keep mentioning Milfdad, I ain't gonna lie. And I know they out there watching like, yo, I know
Yeah.
that brand. I know that
No.
brand.
I don't really want to talk too much about it because it's kind of messy.
yeah, it's very
But
messy.
just know that everything is good and we're good. We're back on good terms.
Everything's all good though. Like
We're back
we
on
ain't
good
got-
terms, you know.
Okay.
It's like a Jewish kid, so you know how that. And who's Jewish up in here? Everybody
Hey,
said.
look
look
naive.
away.
You're safe now. Now that you know you ain't got no.
Nah,
So-
we ain't trying to be Nick Cannon.
Well, I was just saying that because I wanted to kind of, if somebody was Jewish in here, they would be able to relate with me saying, "Oh, it's a Jewish kid." They'd be like, "Oh, I get it," because, yeah, well, yeah. So, but
we
you
love
know,
our Jewish
oh,
people
when I
out
tell
there.
you, I learned so much culture from, working with Ben. And I text Ben like 2 weeks ago, like, bro, thank you for everything that you have taught me and you have put into me because I pay it forward. He was like, I needed to see that. But like, Jewish people are amazing. My therapist growing up was Jewish. My boss for 4 years was Jewish. My landlords in Brooklyn were Jewish. Worked with all Jewish people. I don't know. Maybe I was Jewish in another life.
Maybe.
But yeah. So I say that because I'm not trying to like disrespect no Kanye. Shit,
No. We understand. We understand.
You
Okay. Well, yeah, you said just the quality that you guys are presenting with the color blue is sustainable.
It's
Sustainable,
Very sustainable.
fair trade, all of that.
I was talking to Saucony recently, and because Saucony also has shout out to Desire. If I'm saying it
yeah,
wrong, Desire.
I like the designs that he puts together.
Oh.
Like that button down he put, the black and white one. That was-
I have a shirt. It says, "What is it? Fuck yins, you fucking jack
Jack
offs."
That's that Pittsburgh shit.
I got
jack
on
off.
so I got on a flight. I think it was United or American. One of them is really strict, and they made me turn my shirt inside out because I had that on. And when I wear it, all of these like fucking goofies in the airport be jumping in front of me like, and I'm like, what are you fucking looking at? But they're reading my shirt, so I'm just like, oh. But they made me turn it inside out. But the point of Desire is because I was having a conversation with him because he also makes jewelry, and he was like, he pretty much gets his done like by a black man who has a jewelry shop, so he can say that it's made in Pittsburgh. And I felt that deeply. But he charges more money for his, of course. We're more so like just sustainable, it's just like here's some shit. But
Yeah.
his is pretty dope too. But I was having that conversation with him about the difference between getting it done overseas and something handmade here. It's a little different.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I reached out to Cuz and wanted to get some graphic design work shit done, and he low key tried to tax me.
It's $425 and up. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he low-key tried to tax me, you feel me? Like, I understand, you know, you put your value on your work and all that, you feel me? And that's
There's
how that
people who
goes.
pay it.
But
So like, you know, I'm a little
Come on,
different with my
brother.
business. Yeah, come on, brother. I'm
come
different.
on, let's talk about
I'm
it.
like,
you
I'm
know?
gonna help a brother out when it
I
comes
done
to
been
me.
around, bro.
You don't
feel
gotta
me?
tax everybody, but there are people who pay it. But
I think that's his issue. They pay it consistently with him.
so it's like,
No, I respect it. I respect it.
If
But
it's your bread
there's
and
certain
butter.
people that knows what's going on. So like, bruh, if a 3.5 is going for $40, why are you pulling up on me saying it's 65? You just think I'm green?
mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what it is. You think I'm green?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's it.
We're gonna have to handle that a certain way. But that's what I was just saying. Like, I understand if there's certain people paying for it, but keep that over there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And like, most of the time, if I'm dealing with a respectful, you know, cultured black person, try to look out for you the best way I can. I'm not gonna
$425 is a lot. That's like 2013 rent payment.
listen. I'm gonna look out as much as I can to not hurt my situation. You know what I'm saying? And to also understand my value. But when you say a certain number, that's just like, come on, bro. But no, we definitely like what he's doing over there with some of the designs he got. That new button down black tee. I mean the black with the, I don't know what that is on the bottom of the button down. That's wavy though. We like that vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah, these are fire.
so
I need another shot.
yeah,
shot of
Pour
clock.
me up some shot.
I'll take a shot with you.
yeah, bust another shot down because I gotta figure out what I got on. You know what I'm saying? These notes because you know a nigga have to stay on Trizak. Bet that's what we on.
What's up?
Music. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm not too sure which one of you mentioned, but we wanted to speak on just like music industry, more specifically Pittsburgh music.
So,
Oh wow.
can you open the gift I got you?
I'm so glad
Because
you
it
said
has
that
something
because
to do
I
with
would
this.
not have, I would have forgot. Yeah, you know, she came up, you know what I'm saying, with a gift today.
It wasn't anything crazy, but I felt like this was an essential because I seen this book in KIF.
Listen.
So I'm like,
And we got it in that, yeah. If
I-
you went to the museum, you know what that is.
Virgil Abloh.
RIPV.
Yeah.
Hello. What we got?
So I asked because, you know, is that a battery?
Oh.
That's the battery he's looking for.
That is the battery I was looking
I
for.
need that. Hold up. Wait, hold up. I see what you did in there. Hold up. What's she doing? We going, yeah, we going, yeah, we going, you know what I'm saying? Keep that off the cam, but yeah, you might need that. I ain't gonna lie. I know, you know,
Yeah.
batteries are essential
Thank you.
in women's lives, so we're gonna keep that. But yeah, we got a book. We got all you need to know about the music business.
Yeah. Apparently, that's like a book recommended by Jay-Z or some shit. Like, it's a big one of them books.
Okay.
It's like an essential book you need to have for your collection.
And have you read this already?
I read a little bit about it, but I can't tell you the origins about how I got it.
I'm definitely reading this. I'm definitely reading this.
But
I
yeah,
always appreciate a book as a gift because it's showing that you're trying to give me knowledge, help my future. Like there's so much that goes into you giving someone a book as a gift. So like I really, really
of
appreciate
course,
that.
absolutely.
But you want to talk a little bit more about the book because we are on the music industry subject.
Yeah. So you wanted to talk about the music industry.
Yeah,
For sure.
Well, I'll get up in this. Yeah. Hey yo, stop playing. Yo, you keep talking. I'm gonna just do my do over
So
here.
like, what did you want to
thinking
know about the music industry?
Well, how do you feel about it? Like,
Pittsburgh's music scene and all that other stuff.
more specifically, like the music that you put on your list was different than like the normal stuff that people listen to.
What
like,
did I put on my list?
I don't remember either.
What? Who put Icy Twat on there?
Me.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it's crazy because she put Icy Twat and I put Lucky.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
And
then
they're
they're
beefing. So it's like,
beefing.
I don't know, Mr. Nice himself. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
oh, there's a couple pictures I wanted to give my sister. I put in there. I'm sorry.
You could. I'm just gonna look out on it. You could. Oh, you got some sis pics. Go ahead, do your thing. Cause
Wait, these are
got some
yours.
personals. But no, like Icy Twat. First of all, people aren't hip to Primo Rice like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you're
love
not.
him.
Like, I
You know
don't
what I'm
understand
saying?
why.
You guys
Thank
are
you.
well versed with your music. So like, let's talk about that. Like, what type of music are you like into? Like, where do you see the music industry going? What do you feel about
Honest-
Pittsburgh music?
I'm gonna start with I'm into everything. Like I like a lot of French jazz. That's something I listen to a lot. Is just jazz, Japanese jazz. I like a lot of alternative music. I'll go 2000s rock. I mean, all kind of music. I'm all over the place except for country, but I will play some Kenny Chesney. But
Kenny Chesney.
yeah,
His concert lit as fuck.
they do. They do. I listen to all kind of music. Like, I mean, Michael Jackson. I mean, everything you could think of. I'm the playlist queen. People, you know how like on Apple Music you can see people's playlists. People download my playlist so much. They're creeping on my playlist. They're stalking my playlist
All the time.
Yeah. So
Hey, and it wouldn't be Moesh if she ain't put the pictures in the BAPE bag.
I know, right?
I have so many of those. I'm
Color?
just like, I have to give it away.
Like, literally, what?
Because you could put dumb shit in there.
Yeah, you can.
You could just
I
like,
have no BAPE bag, so I'm
you can put your
definitely keeping
weed
this
in
one.
there. You,
I use it
you
as
got
a
some
travel bag
paperwork
for
you need to go
traveling for your-
put away.
Oh Lord,
To
yeah, we
protect.
gonna- yeah,
But,
we gonna do that.
I mean, I'm just all over the place with music. In regards to the Pittsburgh industry, I'm very bored with Pittsburgh music. Cause it's like,
Man, rest in peace, Tomlin.
yeah, rest in peace, Mike Tomlin.
Yeah, RIP. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely been a big like just
He was
figure in Pittsburgh.
he was a big part of the Pittsburgh music scene.
Since we were kids.
I mean, like definitely from when we were kids. Like he influenced a lot of shit. Like I have a story about the whole Tomlin thing. Like I remember I came home from college and he asked me to do some photo shoot with him, some stupid shit, right? I posted online. Somebody reports it because they're a fucking hater. I repost the picture like, yo, you're a fucking hater, whoever reported it. Some lady reach out like, can I send this photo? Because we're trying to cast for a music video. I'm broke, home from college. I'm like, I don't do music videos and I'm only doing the video if y'all are paying. She's like, yeah, they're pay. I got an email from some guy and was like, oh yeah, we're doing a music video for Boaz. I'm like, this shit gonna go on MTV.
I remember I did her
So
makeup.
I was like, y'all gotta pay. He's like, how much do you want? I was like, I told him the price. I said, you gotta pay my makeup artist because I wanted my sister to come. So my sister came over. She did the bass, picked me up. We met Boaz somewhere in the middle of Penn Hills. We went out somewhere like some campsite, like had like cars. Shit was lit on fire, big crew. And I was the only camera girl in there. I had the bat fire behind me. Maybe like 3 weeks later, a month later, I'm getting texts from people like, yo, I just seen you on MTV. They're like, yo, that's you? That's you? I'm like, I'm like, I always wanted to be on MTV. I made that goal. So I just be chilling. I'm just like, I want to do the behind the scenes now and kind of help people be in position to kind of do it right. Because when we was doing it, we had no guidance. Not at all. Like you could ask Roughbone, James White. Before the early Pittsburgh model scene, they was not paying nobody for nothing. We used to fight to get paid. And like, he understood. Like he would reach out to us and be like, yeah, they're gonna pay. Like Lou Proc, people who would like work with like people from down south, like early, music video, world star hip hop type shit. Like we're getting paid. Like y'all are not gonna try to exploit us. And then I start seeing that industry shift. Now people pay their models. Yeah. It's not like New York thousands, $4,000, but it's actually like, people are compensating their models like, oh, I'll feed you, or I'll give you, get your transportation. I'll do this, I'll do that. You know what I mean? They're trying to.
Because all that shows in the model's face, posture, and everything when they're working for you.
She's
For
tired.
sure.
Because if
and
they're
she's
feeling
hungry.
like, yo, when I get out of here, I need the Uber, and I don't even know if I got the Uber money in my
to get
account,
home.
you're going to see that in their face.
You will?
You know what I'm saying? So, like, you have to accommodate them as much as possible so that you can get the work that you need out of them because this is business.
Yeah.
Simple and plain.
I really feel like, I'm not trying to toot our horns, but we really fought for that stuff. I mean, but we was, like I said, we was modeling since we was 14. And I feel like we kind of really created that dynamic of fighting to make sure that girls in Pittsburgh get paid. Like,
I like that. My girlies need their money.
It's better now for these girls because, like, I wish we had.
we didn't have Instagram and
I
stuff.
wish we had direction because now these girls, they go to New York and LA and get gigs and get booked and, they don't even need to be here in Pittsburgh to do that model shit. They just get on the Greyhound and go to Fashion Week for that week. And you know what I mean? They're just out here doing what they need to do. I wish we had that when we were coming up, for real.
Like the way I witness it, and I love to see it. I don't care what nobody gotta fucking say. I feel like me and my fucking sister walked so these bitches could run.
Yeah,
I don't, and not even bitches. Me and my sister walked so these beautiful queens, elegant, progressive women who are coming up doing their fucking thing can run. And not even just me and my sister in that industry, because there's Shar in LA who's doing her fucking thing. Like she has a foot in a lot of the early music videos, like the Migos and all of that other dope shit, like styling, making the outfits. Pittsburgh shorty, you know what I mean? There's another girl who's super involved with the film. She does like the hair for all of like Snowfall and all of that other dope ass shit. Like everybody in Pittsburgh got a foot in something in the industry. And I feel like women from Pittsburgh, in my opinion, are the most beautiful women in the country.
I think so
Lovely. So we got Shar. You said Shar. Who else we gonna shout out that's out there doing work?
I don't really know her personally, so I don't really, but I see her doing her thing. Yeah. That's just like one small batch. You know, we got Norman Freeman.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Norman been doing a lot on the net for a minute.
We got Billy Porter.
Yeah, we do.
Billy Porter is super involved with like the Academy Awards and, you know, all that other shit.
What's the connection with, what's that called? Like film photography where like you snap it and it comes right out.
Polaroid?
Polaroid. Yeah.
Mine is more so instant. You know what I mean? Like,
what's the connection?
Instant. My connection with that is more so like a vintage kind of nostalgia film, because I kind of more so aim towards the whole more so archive vibes, like with the whole reselling and like I just like old nostalgic pieces, furniture, homes, music. I just have a more like the way I like to wear my hair, my clothes. I'm just nostalgic, so I feel like everything that I do will operate on that type of end. Like it's not really anything big when it comes to like photography and stuff, but it's a thing because it's fun and people like to see themselves. And I don't know why, but I always make people look beautiful when they come out. So I think that's God.
Yeah, it's dope, and it's definitely like seen more frequently in visuals nowadays, where they got like people using the VHS.
Yep.
The VHS.
Shit like that.
I used to use my JVC all the time.
Somebody told me to get one in-house VHS for the studio.
You should.
Yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
I went to Atlanta one time. They were doing a video shoot for Asian Doll with this other rapper out of Virginia. And I brought my Instax and I was taking pictures of everybody. And one morning we were just outside smoking, and the dude, a part of the production group, he was just like, yo, Moesh, you need to start doing this and getting people to pay you for this. Like this is that was like my first start. Like sort of guy, like was just I think that was like the first time I used the camera. And he's like, yo, you really need to do this. Like this needs to be your thing. And I swear to God, I don't know why it's just been my thing. And it's not even like I'm trying to purposely attract it. It's not like I'm like, yo, book me. People just be reaching out to me with the deeds, like, yo, we gonna be here, we gonna do this. Like the one time, you know, I'm chilling at the Grand Plaza penthouse with fucking, I don't even like the name drop, but like Rich the Kid and fucking Takeoff. So, you know,
R.I.P. Take.
And I pull out my camera and they're like, oh yeah, take some pics of me. So I'm just like, and I'm just taking pics of my homegirl, like. So it's just like, I don't know why, it's just like people just gravitate in front of this. Like I can just name all of the beautiful, amazing people who I done took pictures with. If you follow me on Instagram, you done seen the journey. I'm not really name droppy, so my Instagram page won't really tell, but I got a little burner account that I drop everything on. I'm just real private about what I do because I don't like to attract certain type of energy. Just know that I worked hard. I've been in the field like for everything that I have and where I came from, and I don't flex and brag about it, but just know it's like real life over here, for real.
It's a real movie.
Like,
real movie.
For real.
I love that. They putting in work. You hear them? They putting in work. So what collaborations or people that you may want to work with moving forward, some stuff you may want to manifest, just talk about?
Me personally, I really want to work with Andy Warhol's new Pop District team.
That's dope.
I have an opportunity with them right now, but you know, you're gonna see it soon.
That's dope.
I would like to do some more work with Tutu personally.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with Tutu a lot. You know, we talk about it a lot, but I would like to do some more silver pieces because I'm more gold, and that's his style. I would like to work with Heat Club a little more. Shout out to Hardy, but I'm trying to replace his pictures downtown. You know what I'm talking about when you go into social status.
I gotta see them,
He
no.
told me go for it, so I got the thumbs up from him. So yeah,
That's easy.
right
though.
now I'm trying to.
That's achievable if you really
I know.
lay something out like a
Listen, I already
blueprint.
had a talk, so I'm trying to.
Whose pictures are they?
They're Toe Hardy's pictures. If you go into the social status downtown, those are
And
Toe
they're
Hardy.
dope. They're actually really
amazing
fire
photos.
ass photos.
I told him at the Chris Hollis concert, sis, y'all fuck with you, I love your work, but I'm taking that down. He said, go for it, sis. Toe Hardy loves and supports other Black photographers. I could say that. I'm so happy I made that.
Shout out Tell Hardy, man.
Yeah, shout out to Hardy. I told him I'm sorry. Like I fuck with your
Yo,
photos.
can we
You've been
take
done for too
can we
long.
take a shot to Tell Hardy?
Yeah, let's shout out to Tell Hardy because he.
Yeah, he just did his anniversary at Plea
At the
Project.
Plea,
Yeah,
that shit was-
yeah, that shit was
On the count of
hard.
three, we're gonna be like 1, 2, 3. Tell Hardy.
1, 2, 3, so hard.
1, 2, 3.
Tell Hardy.
Tell Hardy.
Yeah, man.
All right, come on. No, come on.
1, 2, 3, tell Hardy.
Tell that nigga Hardy.
Nah, but that's another. Right now, I'm trying to definitely trying to replace his photos.
Okay.
And then just like some brands I'm looking at. Like a lot of my friends are down in Boston. We doing a couple projects down there coming up soon. It's crazy we just talking hella shit on them, but
Yeah.
definitely
What's up
got
with
a
Boston?
couple collaborations that I'm looking forward to.
They're
down
about to
there.
have a little spot in Boston coming
Yeah,
soon.
feel me? Feel me? So
So Moesh, who you trying to work with? Anybody?
Man, I got some real manifest goals going on over here.
Let's talk about it. Why not talk about it?
I'm really trying to move down to Virginia Beach and tap in with the scene.
Okay.
You know, and just I don't know, just work with people and shit. I have a real goal and a whole outline of how I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I just don't really feel like talking about it. But on a realistic goal, I do want to eventually, work with Nigo sometime in my life.
Nigo.
Yeah.
I told you earlier in the episode we're gonna get together at some point, but why not, make it happen ASAP, bro.
yeah.
Moesh wants to speak with you. I gotta speak with you. So
Nigo.
after I get off set, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll give you a call.
Nigo, I have the I Know Nigo shirt. Let's make it real.
So yeah, we want Nigo for the collab. You know what I'm saying? We replacing Tell Hardy respectfully. Tell Hardy, you doing your thing, but
You are sorry, but
we
I'm
just
trying to
want
take
to,
that over.
just a little competitive, competition, friendly competition, But is there anything that you would like the people to know that we haven't spoke about today? Any misconceptions about you or the brand?
I got
Any haters out there that's
got-
ratting?
One. Somebody just texted me 2 nights ago. 2. The P's was not dropped over our obsession with Wiz Khalifa. This is all Pittsburgh memorabilia box. Like
Actually,
That's it.
the piece.
That's an iconic piece. Let's talk about
I
it.
did say I did send him on the pill video. I said that was the design inspiration, but I was like, from what I seen when I would see my sister in New York with her
Well,
Pittsburgh P.
The real influence is because New York went through this really weird epidemic of every single thing had the New York, what is that, the New York Yankees logo?
Yeah.
And every single thing, like necklace, jewelry, you can buy little purses, little rings, anything had the New York label, and Pittsburgh didn't have anything.
Yeah.
And then I did try to do Shop Gold, but they didn't have anything solid. So then I tried to order some other shit. I tried to go around and try to order different stuff, and none of them was just good quality.
Why Shop Gold ain't reach out to you? Because they're Pittsburgh based, right?
They are, but they did a Pittsburgh P. It just didn't do numbers like ours did.
Because there's a
Shout
different
out Shop
design.
Gold,
No,
Did they do that after y'all?
There's no, way before.
Way
Their
before.
Their P actually looks
It's
like
not
more
that
like
cute.
Wiz Khalifa's.
Yeah, it's not that cute though. No offense.
It looks more like Wiz Khalifa's. And honestly, in our opinion, fuck it, because I feel like maybe he might see it. When our price went down, his price went down. Same price. Swear to God.
But they're just backed by MLB. That's the only thing.
So yeah, we want honestly, who we really want to work with, MLB.
MLB.
Get that
We would love
MLB
to work with
sponsor.
MLB.
We've done some real official sponsorship type shit.
Yeah.
That would be dope for us to do something at the Pirates game, or some type of workshop with kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a black a pirate in that, and then I think.
Yo,
that's
I've
it.
actually reached out to a couple Pirates. I ain't read my messages or anything, but I did.
Shit, they got the money to spend.
Feel me? I did. Just in case the motherfucker would have opened. You feel me?
I want somebody to reach out to me for a bust down P, but they ain't trying to spend that. But I want somebody to reach out for a bust.
So you know who got a
Where
fire
you
ass
just
P?
recreate? Like, what if Where's like, yo, I just want to recreate the original one?
Wiz Khalifa, if you watching this, please.
What's
I'm
that
trying to
one?
do that yellow.
But what's that one nigga? Miles
Yeah, I seen Boobies.
Booby Mouse. He got a fire ass P.
Bust down P.
His piece super fire. You know, he probably went to like a jeweler, like some Johnny Dang shit. Who knows?
Yeah.
Alex Moss.
Did y'all busting shit down and throwing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, now?
We could.
Yeah, we could. But they ain't trying to come to me. I've done a lot
Hey,
of...
Booby, pull up, Booby. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You might just need another one. You might win a rose gold this time or
I
some
always
shit
say
like that.
if I hit the lottery...
Somebody, a hockey player,
If
a
I hit
baseball
the,
player,
if I hit the lottery,
football player.
I'm busting down a P for Fed. I already promised that for him, and that's where I'm at. I'm
That'll
busting
be
down
nice.
a P for
That'll be
Fed.
fire.
I already told him that.
It'll be heat.
Somebody getting this bust down P.
Listen, man, we got something for you coming soon, man. Color Blue, you know what I'm saying? Let's pull up plea projects, you know. But before we get out of here, where could they find you? You know what I'm saying? If they want to spend money, because that's the only time they're going to find you.
My website, www.playprojects.com. Swipe over and you'll see all my businesses. Like, just swipe. My socials, Play Projects, Color Blues Official, Iceberg, personal page, Project BB. You can find me there, Instagram and Twitter.
Bang, bang, bang. Okay, now where they can find you at, Miss Moesh?
So if anybody wants any like creative direction, production assistance, leads for photo shoots, music videos, all that other great stuff, you know, some vintage Polaroid films, just hit me up on Instagram at Moesh. But you gotta be ready. You gotta talk to me nice. You gotta have the figure. You feel me? So don't be sending no message with no ideas, no dreams and hopes.
Because that's an extra 300.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
Just these are 300 a DM.
For the consultation, no, but for real, just hit me up on Instagram and, you know, we'll go from there.
Yes. The queens have spoken today. We have finally got them in the building, you know. Episode 20, I'm your host, D Nice. Man, this was a great episode, you know. Make sure y'all watch that back on my SoundCloud listeners. I appreciate y'all, you know what I'm saying, tuning in because the numbers going up, you know, YouTube numbers going up. But we still only in the start phase, you know. But yeah, make sure you follow me, Nice and Wavy Wagyu TV, all that other shit. I ain't a net nigga, but I gotta be a net nigga because this is how we making money and shit.
That's where the money is.
You feel me?
Where the money is at.
That's how we, you know, pushing that influence and shit like that. But yeah, man, it's your boy D Nice, Moesh P, episode 20. Hey, Blanco, I gotta give him a little Pittsburgh shit first. You know what I'm saying? They need to hear a little bit of Berg, so we're gonna give them a little unreleased. It's that Wavio shit, Lil Hill shit. My man sent me this too. He said, bro, go spend this on the Wagyu, man. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see what we got with this, man. Oh yeah, featuring Stro too. Like I said, man, it's Hill shit.
It's giving out classic Pittsburgh, ain't it?
Definitely sound like some Hill shit.
Yeah, it do.
Heavy Hill shit.
Bitch shaking ass, get it on the floor. Remember I was broke, ain't have a penny to my soul. Lil' bitch said she love me, slap me out, I wipe your nose. I know how I go when
Oh
niggas
yeah, it's
try
big
to play
Bridge
it
City
close.
shit too.
I been in the
Make sure y'all
hood,
pull up to the pro
bitch,
end,
the
man.
feds watching. I know shit freak,
gonna
I'm
take
trying
that
to
shit
get
this
the
year.
head out of. Bitches charge of cleaning vibes, ain't nothing red out of it. Bitches charge of cleaning vibes, I been getting paid, stand out the way. Niggas talking crazy, see me, ain't got shit to say.
Yeah,
Hit him with the chopper, make a nigga get it straight. Chopper, make him. Rob a nigga blind, he think he on a dinner date. I know
Last
niggas
shot.
will, but then the feeling getting
I got my
fake.
last shot.
I done got my stripes, I feel like Tony, bitch, I'm great. I done got my stripes, I feel like headshot nigga, red dot niggas. Know a nigga dead, that's when the legs lock, nigga. I could give a
Yeah,
fuck
man,
about
like
what
I
you
said,
did,
man, it's that
hot
Wavio,
nigga.
it's that
Grinding
Stro.
like I'm Tony
I don't know
to
if
the
y'all gonna
pants
get
drop,
this
nigga.
or if y'all gonna have it by the time this
Larry, I
episode
done
drop,
sold it
but
with the snakes,
yeah, man, unreleased shit, man.
Shout
Shout out all my Hill niggas, man.
Pop him like he Tony, make a nigga change
Throw
his
that
face.
Wavy shit on
Pop him
Blanco.
like he Tony.
We got on that back end, baby. You know I was coming heavy.
Let's go out the boat, nigga, let's go. Shit.
Got to.
I know I'm addicted, cause I spend most my day. Me and mommy, she kicked it, and now she wanna roll.
Hey, man, it's the wave, man. He coming home soon. You know what I'm saying? So put respect on it.
Spent day in the office and now I'm home. You know who he is. It's the super
Next, Marco.
Here he goes. Gotta damn these niggas be on me.
You pour something in there?
Oh wait, thinking she holy. We get a lot of dough. I got grams when they going for 40. It's a lot of slow.
Episode 20, man. I swear, we ain't stopping no time soon. I hope y'all been in the gym. I told you at the beginning of the year. Next, Blanco, come on.
We don't need to communicate. Fuck is all the chat for? I cross a nigga face up, clap the backboard. I got the black for, but I really shoot it. The Mac with the snap calls, but I really use it. Got a thing for music, sex, money, and drugs, and anything pertaining to those, I abuse it. Bigger bell dudes, this nigga, I'm a sec off 730, 729, nigga, I'm ruthless.
Bring that thing in next. What we got next,
I said niggas to go inside the bed, the bullet to go inside with your body, my motherfuckers to go inside your head. I be trying to control my desires. Bitch, money and liquor, purple on the side, my dedication to niggas. They wanna follow, I ain't ready to leave. When it was time to pop off, I was ready to breathe.
Hey man, shout out to all my fathers y'all taking care of everything for Father's Day, man. You know, that's a big thing. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, I seen something on the net. They talking about wrap this Father's Day shit up by 3:30. Goddamn.
Oh hell no, that's crazy.
That's crazy, ain't it? But don't take it personal. Woo, Blanco behind the board, man. Nicky behind the cam, man. That's all. A lot of that wave, though. Hey, free Max.
Free Max B. They already
Blanco got that.
It could have been me, dog, but I was laid up on the pecan shores. Fuck this nigga at, fuck he hiding for. We could probably find his ass hiding in the corner store.
Hey, if you're driving right now, listening, I know you turned up. So make sure you pay attention to the road, bro. I don't want to be the reason you crash.
They can eat a dick. That shit what you put.
This Wagyu lifestyle is a healthy, safe lifestyle too.
I take a long stroll through the rain, take a couple swigs,
take a couple pulls of that L, calm down a little bit, bro.
Lima in the gin sport, he made it hot, made it harder to transport. Graham go in the fam court, fight your child support, bigger bet.
I'ma arouse your thoughts. It's your boy D Nice.
That just be hilarious.
And I think this nigga caught his groove, didn't he? You know, I made it through an episode, 80-degree weather with a Jeff Hammy on me. Shit, me. This bitch going right back in the closet, though. Anything for the fit, I don't care. But yeah, man. Just feeling good, feeling wavy, of course. If you want to book me, make sure you check your bank account first.
Right? Don't book me, book your bank account.
You know?
Don't book me, book your bank account, book your banker.
Book, you say book the bank account, but yeah, this is our Wagyu lifestyle.
Not private appointment, but your banker, private banker.
You heard the queen talking, man. D Nice, Moesh, Big P, we out here.